week's episode of The Voice Party is brought to you by Big Boy Wraps. Get your car wrapped by some of the most experienced and skilled in the Bay. Big Boy Wraps, where the big boys play.
Oh, I forgot to ask. You don't have COVID, right?
No. you guys got the vid? I mean, I'm vaccinated, whatever. I've been right.
I got the booster. I'm good.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to another episode of the Voice Party Podcast. I'm starting this off like NPR style. I got myself here. What's up, Joaquin? How you doing?
I'm swell. How are you, Jake?
Very good, very good. What's up, Phil? Oh, you fucking not ready, bro? Come on, I'll come back to you. What's
Are we
up?
not recording?
We got a co-host today. What's up, Corday?
What's up, JD?
How you doing, bro? Long time no see, man.
Long time no see, indeed, man.
And we got a very special guest. We're supposed to happen 2 months ago, but you know, shit gets crazy in the comedy world.
Life's
very funny dude. I've only met you once before, but I've been following you on social media for like 10 years now. Holy shit!
No way.
Yeah. Because back when Johan, you did shows with Johan. Back in the day. That was my boy. That's the person who got me to start doing stand up.
That's wild.
It's wild, man. So it's an honor to have you on the show, man. Introduce yourself to the listeners.
Yeah, man. I'm Anthony K. What's cracking? It's fucking wow. That's such a nice. I'm learning how to take compliments. I don't know. That's not a real. I know you're sincere.
But that's not really a compliment, is it? I've known you for 10 years.
That's a fact.
But like you were like you're a special kid. Like I think you made it like this guy is like into
it is, man. It is.
That's what I mean. But
honestly,
I got you.
It's an honor to have anyone come and take their time to do this.
Yeah, this is dope as
really
fuck.
Yeah.
We just come hang out next to a Corvette. We just chill next to fucking badass cars and just hang out.
That is a beautiful thing to just look at. Like, holy shit. I don't think I'll ever afford that. Not
What? Well, now you're not. Because you said it.
What? Oh, not that one.
Yeah, right. And not that
exactly. Not that one.
You can't
Nicer
afford
one.
that. Maybe like in 20 years, you can afford that one specifically.
The specific the salvage title.
Exactly.
There was a bloody shootout and got to clean
the catalytic converters
stains
going
out.
Exactly.
I don't even know if that has
The rims won't be there, but the car.
Exactly. Oh shit, man. Hey,
You'll have to delete other sync Bluetooth devices. Oh, it'll be pathetic.
Yo, have you ever like been in a car with somebody and then like your girl will sync, her phone will sync to it, and then like y'all broke up and you gotta delete it and you just remember?
It's painful, bro.
It's painful, dude. I did that shit one time. I was like, yo, this is goddamn. I had to like sit for a second, like take a few moments.
Not even on a regular Bluetooth device. Like I have a speaker, a Bose speaker, and just I got to delete her from that.
Yeah,
I don't know why we got into this.
Just sad breakup shit.
Fucking, you
Welcome
have
to February, everybody.
These episodes are gonna be released in February, so that's why we sound like this. Happy New Year to you, man. By the way.
Oh yeah, fucking happy New Year.
How was your
everybody.
holidays?
It were good, man. I got to just hang out with family, and then you know what I mean. Then fucking watch Omicron spread faster than fuck. It was incredible to watch. I was like, oh, people really believe like. Right now, we're taking the risk, but we kind of just understand that, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. How did nobody know that was going to be... You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That it was going to do it again. This is exactly what happened last year.
Especially in the cold season, the cold weather.
Yeah.
It was pretty obvious. And now it's getting interesting. There's all these different flavors of it.
different flavors.
The IHU just in France just came out yesterday. That's the IHU variant.
They just announced a new one today. I forgot the name of it, but it's
great.
It's like Delta and Omicron put together.
Yeah,
It's
teaming up.
It's incredible.
It's the fucking.
It's cryptocurrency.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it's just
the Dogecoin variant's coming out.
It's like Pepsi and Cola got back together. You know, they came back to Pepsi Cola to take over everything.
It's Bitvid.
Or it's like Sprint and T-Mobile coming together.
Oh, just a conglomerate of disease.
If you're lucky enough, you get the generic Dr. Pibb version of it. Fucking,
you might survive that actually.
Hey,
because it's the cheap store brand.
Have you had it? Like, did you catch?
Yeah,
COVID?
I definitely got COVID. Oh yeah, back in when was it? It was like November. Last year.
Oh yeah.
Last year. That was when it was like I was down for the count. But this one, after I got the vaccine, and the vaccine made me feel like shit.
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then after that, I don't feel like I got. But you don't know. That's the problem. You could be asymptomatic.
That's true. That's what's so weird about
There's no way to be like, oh, I didn't have it. I can't say that unless I was testing every fucking day. And there's no, I don't know nobody. I don't know. Did you guys test every?
I test weekly because of my job.
Okay, weekly, but I'm saying daily since March 2020.
No.
Well, we was in isolation, so I couldn't test daily.
But that's what I mean. And we don't even got tests like that.
Yeah.
Like
That's true.
We're like out where I live, the fucking city put out a message like, hey, we're gonna give out free like rapid tests for you to test at home, and they're like, we have 220 of them.
Share them with your family.
The population's 35,000. Why would you even put that report out? Why even say you could just give them to the people out front?
They treat them like
for the essential workers.
Yes.
They treat them like that new, like Jordan's release. We only got a certain amount.
It's like
What size you need?
it's like sacks of rice.
They're only giving them to the elites.
Exactly. Come
The
on.
wealthiest members.
And you don't even got to be elite. You just have to follow the Facebook group and be like, I got it. It's fucking sad as fuck.
It's gonna be a COVID testing app and shit like that.
It's like a UNICEF plane dropping off sacks of rice. Grab your handful, guys.
Exactly.
Oh,
exactly.
you know that's coming. Oh, you know that's coming. I'm one of those people. You
think so?
You think we're gonna? Okay. Do you guys think we're gonna have like interval water side? Like you won't be able to use your water. You know how they do it on the grass right now?
Yeah.
Do you think we'll be at a point where they go, you can't have water in your house for like on Mondays and Wednesdays? You just can't have. So there's no shower. There's no.
Like in Mexico, basically. Like in some parts of Mexico.
Some parts of Mexico have that, right? Do you think we'll, like in the next 5 years, you think we'll see that?
Fill your tanks.
I do.
I don't think so.
Maybe it's possible.
Okay.
Maybe certain areas.
In the next 5 years, no. Maybe
Not
like
next 5,
like 10 to 15 or something like that.
Or where they're like,
Gotcha.
like
certain areas, there's only, there's only power certain hours of the day or towards the night. There's power only at night.
You know how whack that. You know how whack that would be if it was like a football game. They was like, oh, power's cutting out at 6:15. So you mean only time I get an hour of Monday Night Football? What the fuck?
It's crazy that you see football.
They're gonna have to.
Football's the reason why that would suck for you. Fucking.
Hey, but you know what?
It's my immediate thought.
Since everything is like streaming now, like essentially you would just make sure that your phone is charged all the way up, and the football program would just be on Netflix or whatever app.
But like,
and you watch pre-recorded editions. The football games would just be earlier.
There's people connected to machines that need electricity to breathe, and you supposed to talk about football.
Hey man,
I mean, I get
you see my mind.
Maybe we deserve that.
Well, no, I mean, yeah, I mean, why don't you just jacked into the metaverse anyway? That's where we're going. But
you see that happening like in the next 3 years?
I mean, we're already there.
No. We're talking about like the water and the power.
Oh, water and power thing? Yeah, for sure. Like, okay, I went to Sacramento. Did you go to the Laughs Unlimited Christmas party?
No, I didn't.
Man, that shit was cracking.
Yeah. I wanted to though. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna be exhausted.
We went over there, but the thing was is that the power was out in the whole downtown of Old Sacramento at the time, and I'm watching it, right, and it when you see like a place that's like a tourist attraction with no lights, you feel that apocalyptic shit that you watched your whole life growing up, and like where there's no lights, where the parking lots have no, you know what I'm saying? And we're sitting there, and I'm like, well, how long has it been like this? And they're like, oh, 2 days. And I was like, oh, okay, 2 days. And I'm like, that's not that. I mean, but I'm like, wow. It could just, so they have heightened police presence there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you're watching it go around. I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, how hard would it be to be like, okay, well, some of the population is going to be self-sufficient. They're going to have solar panels and shit like that. They'll be cool. But the people who still rely on the power grid, like, hey, man, we don't really got, it's fucking up. Yeah. You know, what do you want us to do? There's going to be more fire shit. Like, yeah, hell yeah. I think in the next 5 to 10 years.
You know what does seem crazy right now is I work, like I told you guys, installing home alarms. Crime is like way higher than ever right now. Lots of break-ins, lots of theft everywhere. It's I've seen also a lot of like home invasions type shit happening more and more than ever. Like that I've been working in this industry since like 2011, so like, you know,
it's up. The desperation is up.
Yeah,
desperation's up. The wealth, whatever you want to call it, wealth inequality, however you want to discuss it, is getting more viciously. So then
the gap is widening.
It's gonna get more vicious the other way. You know, that's. I mean, I mean, not to. I don't want to really. You know, it's hard to talk about your act or whatever. But I talk about on stage that like I'm one of those people that truly believes like I think it's weird that people don't think about home invasions. I think it's weird that motherfuckers live wherever they live and don't think that somebody could do some shit like that or live in a world like. I call it the Disney Plus world. You know, like they just live in like a just everybody.
It's like Boy Meets World.
Like wow, you really didn't grow up here. Like you just weren't paying attention to nothing going on. Yeah. Like no, that could happen.
Yeah. More often than
like
you
just
realize. Yeah.
What? Right.
Yeah.
And you should at least be able to like defend yourself just as a person. Like how do you not know? You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah.
No, straight up.
So I do see that kind of. What was it? George Carlin was the one I think that said it was 5 days without powers. Like when I remember he made a joke of something about that. We're saying like basically we would turn into animals if it was like 5 to 7 days of pure no power. You'd be like day 4, you start peeking over someone else.
Especially if they got power too.
It would be like what's
you got
that
a little generator over there?
Yeah. Hold up. Solar power.
What was that movie?
All my
Tom
food
Cruise, where he had the only driving car, and they pulled him over and they damn near killed him for it because nobody wanted to walk. End of the world, War of the Worlds.
War of the Worlds, yeah. I've never seen that movie.
Oh yeah, because the aliens are invading and people want to get out of there heck fast.
He was the only one with the working car. So like, I'm tired of walking.
Wow.
Well, no, they just wanted to be able to get away from the aliens quicker.
Yeah, but they were walking in the rain and it was cold, so everybody wanted to get away.
Yeah. Fast.
I still haven't seen that movie.
You still haven't seen that movie?
Nah.
Yeah,
I watched it, but I can't remember that part. Particularly, I mean, I can imagine it though, like
for sure.
Car on the road. Fucking. I watched Greenland. Did you watch that? Fucking awful. My bad. It was.
Is that the one with it's a war movie? No,
it was with fucking Gerard Butler. And he's like an architect or something, and he's with his family, and he gets a text from the United States government, and they're like, we chose you, so just be here at this spot because you're gonna get out, and the neighbors are all at his house like watching it happen. They see he gets a text, and they're like, what the fuck? Like we didn't get a text, and they're trying to like give their kids to him, like take my son, you know what I mean? Because they gets to get into a bunker because they know about there's gonna be a world-ending event, kind of like this Don't Look Up.
Oh yeah.
I still haven't seen that.
It's hilarious.
It's hilarious.
Very funny.
Yeah.
Greenland's not funny. It's
supposed to be a drama, huh?
Yeah.
It's very funny, but it's meant to be very serious. But there's a planet-ending event that's gonna happen, and he gets chosen, and he's trying to drive on the highway, and same shit. Like people are screaming. Some people that got the text. Some people know, like, well, where are they going? We got to follow them. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that,
I think it would definitely be like that, don't you think?
Yeah. It was funny too, because like that's like it got a good Rotten Tomato score. Like I remember a lot of Gerard Butler movies like was always like it was like 23, 40 and shit. Like then I was like, oh, this is good because it's at 83% on Rotten Tomatoes. But yeah.
What was that Gerard Butler? What was the other one he was on? Where he was in Africa? Machine Gun Preacher.
Like, fuck, I never watched that one.
It's called Machine Gun Preacher?
It's about the guy in Africa who was he was like helping for some, I forgot what he was doing originally. He was helping some UNICEF shit, you know, feeding kids.
Okay.
And saw some of those kids get kidnapped and forced in the rebels, the guerrillas.
Yeah. I have a very particular set of skills.
It was Gerard's. Yeah, that's what his agent told him. This is going to be your big moment. You're going to be the Taken star. This may even go into John Wick style films, Gerard.
But it's based on a true story. That's the gist of it.
Oh wow!
But I know he did have a bunch of movies at that time when
was just like trash,
after 300, he just had like whatever. Let's just give him a gun and some.
I was like rooting for him too because I was like, I like him, and then I just started saying, I was like, yeah, this is another shitty movie. I'm like, all right, like Gerard, you cannot get this right. Like, yo, you were like because 300 is like up here, and just like,
is it really? Is it really? Did you?
Funny about it, I've never seen 100 start to finish. But like, it's dope as fuck. I've never seen it start to finish. I've always come in at parts like that.
Yeah.
But I've seen it.
It looks dope. Like visually, to me, it looks dope. It just, I don't know.
To me, it's the best. It's
comic book movie, right?
No. It is a comic book movie. I keep forgetting.
It is. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, sure.
I was gonna say it's one of the best films that Scott's ever made. It's beautifully stunning.
Yeah.
Was it Scott or Zack Snyder? Was it Scott's or Zack Snyder?
That's it, Scott?
Zach.
That's it,
It was Zack Snyder.
Zack Snyder, yeah. Because that was like plastered on everything from the maker.
I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, Zack Snyder's got to be. It's got to be one of the best films he's made.
Yeah.
That and Watchmen. Those are my two favorites.
Oh, Watchmen was dope. Can I tell you the worst movie I've ever seen in my whole life? Only movie I've ever walked out of a theater on.
Okay.
The movie Spirit.
Oh,
that was kind of in that. It was during that time of three, and it was
everyone wanted to do black and white.
Oh, The Spirit. Will Eisner's The Spirit.
Was that Will Eisner?
Yeah.
Okay, I remember. It was
The Spirit. Yeah,
something like that. Yeah. All I remember.
Comic book movie.
It was a comic book movie, and I swear I made it 15 minutes in.
I watched that.
There was a scene.
I've watched a lot of movies in my life. I feel like.
Yeah.
That movie was shit.
It shook me.
I watched it recently.
Bad it was.
And I was
it changed the way I couldn't do it.
It didn't make no sense. I was watching recently.
Weird.
I was like, why is this only 15% on Rotten Tomatoes? I was like, this was after the other two movies that were like
Sin City
movies. I was like, and I was like,
so
and then Samuel L. Jackson can't be terrible in this, right? And I'm watching.
He was the only part that was good about.
And I'm just like, what the fuck is going? Like him and the Spirit are fighting each other in some black goo shit, and they hitting him and he hitting back. And he got this white shit, and then like Scarlett Johansson is in it, and then like they're doing.
They dressed as Nazis in one scene.
Yeah, some dumbass twins or no triplets because then they killed one. I was like, what the and I was like,
what the fuck is this?
And I'm like cleaning up. I'm like, this is the perfect movie to clean up to because I'm not paying attention to it. Like,
that was the worst. But you didn't watch it all the way. What
right. What I was gonna say is what's more shocking about what you describing this is that you went through that shit and like it was on and you engaged. I think as soon as Samuel L. Jackson, I feel like there were a couple parts I don't remember, but I just remember him looking at the camera and going, "I got egg on my face," and I was like, "Just get the popcorn."
It's like an experimental film.
Let's just go. I know the manager. They'll give us tickets to another movie.
There's a scene where
I'll leave on this one. I'm not going to do it.
There's a scene where Samuel L. Jackson's dressed as a Nazi. That was like the fucking highlight of the movie for me. I don't know why.
I had to make it
I feel like, Phil, didn't we see that The Spirit in theaters?
Yeah, I think we
me
did.
and Michael and
you didn't
Jerry?
like it, did you?
Come on.
No, it wasn't very good.
It was the weirdest thing.
But you didn't
Green
walk
Hornet
out
was
on
better.
it.
No,
You didn't walk out on it. What was your walkout movie? Not walk out at as like a, you know what I'm saying? Like you just couldn't
Walk out of a movie.
Drive for me with Ryan Gosling.
Drive?
Wow.
Drive?
Yeah.
What?
That's actually
No, I thought okay.
Drive.
People because
there we
people,
go. Now we got a
because people
discussion.
keep talking about that movie is so fucking good. I remember I watched it. I had 3 hours before I
they
started
hyped it
work.
up for you before
right?
you
They
watched
hyped it up. They said it was so
That's the
good and
worst.
shit like that. My homie was like, "This fool, I'm about to watch it for like the 6th time." It was a black
that ruins
dude,
it.
so I trusted him.
Yeah.
I trusted him, right? And then I'm watching this shit because my white homie was like, "Nah, that shit is stupid as fuck. Some love rants, like some romance that don't make no fucking sense." And I'm watching it, and I'm like, slow as fuck. I'm thinking it's gonna be like a better Gone with 60 Seconds kind of a thing. He's gonna be like robbing and shit. And that was like 5 minutes of the fucking movie. Ryan Gosling's not saying much. I get it. But then like you fall in love with your neighbor and some shit. Like y'all seem like something's about to happen. Then her dude gets out of jail. And then
Oh, was it like a love story?
it was, but then like her dude, like so they set it up for that. Midway through it, her dude gets out of jail and he was like, "Yo, I appreciate you hanging out with my girl and stuff like that while I was in jail." Then they don't talk for hella long, but then all of a sudden somebody's coming for Ryan Gosling and the girl's with him. So then they're in an elevator. I remember this, they slow the shit down. He reaches over, he kisses her, and then he starts like beating up the dude. But it makes no sense because at the end they don't even like end up. It's just like all this shit in between. So first 15's good, then last 10 is okay. But the shit in between, I'm like, I am wasting my fucking free time before I go to work, and I'm gonna be in a badass mood. It was terrible, and everyone was like, "This is critically acclaimed. This is so damn amazing." I'm like, he not even in a car no more. What the fuck? Like y'all hyped it up as this.
the views of the
got
Voice
out of
Party
there.
do not necessarily represent the views of its
Well,
guests.
you liked it?
But I watched this at home, and I'm like mad because I'm like, it's gonna pick up. It's gonna pick up.
See,
Please tell me it's gonna
you
pick
watched
up.
it in underwear. That changes your perception.
No, I watched it. No, I
Oh,
said,
that's a whole nother variable there.
Yeah.
That where you watch, because I was in a theater when I walked out of
Yes.
mine. I've definitely turned off movies at home, but I've got back to them.
Yeah.
Like, I just got to stop.
now I watched the full thing.
And then you pay more attention. You're way distracted when you're watching shit at home. Like
I'm
for me,
Oh, my
personally.
bad. I'm like sitting down in chair.
Yeah,
not
but you could
moving.
easily just fucking go microwave, and then you miss. I'm assuming that's how you.
I
watch
know.
movies. That's how I watch movies.
But that's what I was like. I was I didn't do that.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like trying to like stay focused because like I'm like no, I was thinking I can miss something. Like Andre told me this was good. I gotta believe him. Like he said this shit was good. So
Okay,
like,
so on that same note, we're talking about like a lot of this passion that comes out of movies. I'll ask you, since you're the guest, when's the last time you cried watching a movie, a recent movie? Because I just cried watching a movie recently.
Same here.
Oh yeah, you did.
I'd watching a movie. I'm a fucking easy crier too.
Me too.
Yeah, but I can't think of the.
I'm not.
I can't think of the. I can't think of the movie though. Fuck.
Because that's a powerful thing a movie can do to you.
Yeah.
Oh no, absolutely.
I love that shit. Like fuck, man. Like I cried with How I Met Your Mother when Marshall's dad died. Like fucking.
it's a great ass show, dude.
I honestly can't think. I can't. I'm trying to go into my brain and think of like the moment I can't think of the last time I cried at a movie, but I definitely have.
Or documentaries. Documentaries will do that to you even easier.
They'll get
Easier.
you.
They
Yeah, it's real people.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
I know Titanic made everybody cry.
Fucking John
because how
Q.
long
I
it
don't feel
was.
like I don't think I cried at John Q, but I feel like I might have.
I think I did. In the scene where he comes out and he does thanks dad and he does
Right. I was just had the void of a father. That's really all the reason I cried.
Oh, damn.
Oh no. Boo.
So you couldn't relate at all, huh?
Therapy's back. I was all sad. What do you mean his dad's just there fighting for him at the medical center?
Takes over this shit.
Took it all over just for him?
Yeah.
What a
dads do that?
wow. What a hero this man is.
His wife's do something. Like you know, we'll come up here with a gun.
Yeah. My mom would be like, hey, just call me when it's over. You know, make sure, all right, all right, you're good.
Is he okay?
Is he okay? You probably deserved it. He likes pain.
Yeah.
He likes it. He's fine.
Dude, when he almost was gonna kill himself so his son could have his own heart.
Yeah.
He's like, this is suicidal. He was like, it's my son. We got the same blood type.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it. And I was like, God damn. That
was brave.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't know if I do. I'm just I'm just thinking like, well, you know what?
Yeah.
We'll make another one.
Well,
that sounds horrible.
That's true though.
I don't have kids, so that's why I say that.
Yeah.
You know.
I think that is true. I think I've thought like that too.
He's tracked himself back. Listen, guys, just so everybody knows, I don't want to advocate murdering children. I'm not for that.
JD, so when's the last movie you cried on?
Dude, I just cried last night rewatching a documentary I've already seen before.
Wow. Okay.
It's called Dear Zachary. Have you guys ever heard of it? You need help, bro?
Yeah, no, you're good. I'm just trying to. I just knocked this shit over right now.
Oh, you're good. Have you ever heard of this documentary called Dear Zachary?
No,
dude.
I remember Dear Zachary.
You watch it?
Okay, but you got to refresh it a little bit for me. But I definitely watched it.
Dude from what's it called? Sunnyvale. He was like a doctor. He was going to medical school. And he met some chick, and then she ended up killing him. And then she was pregnant with his kid. Then the parents moved closer to be near her, and then I don't want to give away too much, but it gets heavy, man.
Yeah, does she kill herself with the kid? Jumps it off the cliff like into the beach or into the ocean?
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. No.
Right, I know, but I just need to make sure that's it because he started to connect the dots. I'm like,
that's the one.
Okay,
and that is a big reveal, kind of. Yeah. There's more to it, but that's kind of the big reveal. She kills herself and the kid.
Wild.
Kind of like out of spite to fucking fuck with the parents because the parents wanted to keep the kid, and it's a fucked up film. And it's just like, you know, there's a scene where they're talking about how people who wanted to commit suicide wrote to the director, and it's like seeing how his life impacted all his friends makes you realize that life's and it's just like, yeah, man, fuck.
Yeah.
It's a touching movie, bro.
Okay. Wow, I can't remember if I cried at that or not because I feel like that was around
dead inside, bro.
Oh no, at this time, yeah, for sure. When did Dear Zachary come out? Because I feel like I was probably dead. I was pretty numb then.
I don't know, because to be honest, like the whole case happened like 2003,
right?
But I saw this in like 2014, so it was already out for a while.
Okay, because I feel like I watched that around the time I watched The Bridge. Remember that one about San Francisco? It was about all the people who come from around the world to jump off the Golden Gate Bridge and kill themselves.
Oh, no,
it's like 20. It's like 28 a year. They say
they were on the same time on Netflix. It was on Netflix, I'm assuming, because they were around on Netflix around the same time. Because that's how I remember seeing that too.
I don't remember if that was on Netflix when I watched it. See, I feel like I watched a lot of. This is probably it too. I watched a lot of sad, horrible shit. As a kid.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were talking about like TV wise.
Yeah, Friends was sad. I'm not gonna lie.
I remember going on the internet. I saw a motherfucker on the internet light a dog on fire.
Oh
You
yeah,
feel me? Like shit, like
about.
crazy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like Rotten.com shit.
I'll cry at that.
Oh, that
Yeah.
terrible site.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That is fucked up. When there was this chick with heels crushing kittens. Remember that?
Oh no,
Bro, what?
Yeah, this chick with heels.
Rotten.com, where all the psychopaths go to post content.
Yo, didn't they have Aaliyah's burnt body on like
I never saw
Rotten.com?
Rotten.com was their claim to fame was they had the autopsy photos of Tupac.
Yeah, tattoo.
That's how they came.
That's what I heard.
Chris Farley's dead body too.
Oh, and holy shit, I forgot
He
about
had
that.
foam in his mouth and
Yeah, the
shit.
foam
I
in
saw
his
that.
That's what I remember. It was like oh, that site got Tupac's body, Aaliyah's body.
Right.
Those were the two main people like that I heard. I was like, they was like, you guys want to go to? I was like, no. What the what?
Robert Kennedy pictures too.
Yeah.
They had a I don't know why. I used to always look at.
I'll tell you why in a second. Go ahead.
I had like a thing about seeing people without jaws, like blown up jaws. I don't know what it was. Like, wow, it looked
Just
weird.
so
man.
fascinating. Yeah,
It wasn't. I used to like stare at it
Yeah.
and like feel numb, and then go back to watching it again. I don't know what it was.
It's a little emotional high.
It's weird. It's some stuff you don't see every day, and I've seen dead bodies in the streets, but like
Right.
not with
but
missing
that
limbs.
specific malfunction.
Not with missing limbs,
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. Is that seeing the other shit, you feel like, well, I mean, this is just on the screen. It's just a different way I'm seeing it, but no, it's because like you're numb to that
Yeah,
shit.
you become numb to it.
You become numb to it. They
Yeah.
still like. The videos are still there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we're all connected. Like that's the evil part of the internet or whatever. But it doesn't not exist.
Yeah.
It's just floating around in the ether forever.
Yeah.
Because people are filming wild. You know what I'm saying?
I remember
there's a kid back in town, like in the Central Valley, in Turlock, just stabbed a kid.
Oh shit!
In the head.
Whoa.
In the head at school during like a lunch fight. You know what I mean? Some shit like that. Right? The fucking film, I mean, of course it's gonna go. It's just one
viral.
Come on, it's on every site, and they're like, we don't want the kids to see.
They already saw it.
The kids are already making memes, dancing through the shit. Like
They directed it.
Get stabbed in the head. They don't.
Fuck.
So whatever. Like I feel like what we watched personally, like growing up, like the Rottens and the Ogrish and all that shit. That shit's on a zillion. On a zillion.
Yeah.
Like. Because I mean, I because even Live Leak. Remember Live Leak? Remember that shit?
Yeah, I remember that. I think they were the first people to post the two guys, one hammer video.
Oh shit!
If I'm not mistaken,
I don't know that.
it was those Russian dudes that were beating up people and posting it. They hammered a guy's face flat. It was
okay. I remember them because they were posting all when the mass shootings were going on.
Oh yeah.
They would post a lot of the ones that were like on Facebook Lives, like early on, or like Instagram Lives or shit like that when people were.
Never mind. I'm thinking about something else.
Okay, well, and the only reason I bring this up is because they what was it? It was on something. I Googled. I mean, I go to Live Leak. I went to it, and it was like, oh, like, hey, to the people that have been following us for years, whatever, like, we're no more of these. We're not doing that no more. Okay. Like, we're just gone. I was like, oh, okay. Because, like, when Rotten went, like, all these sites, they just kind of like...
Rotten's completely gone now, right?
We're out of the game.
Yeah.
Like, we just...
We made enough money. We're good.
We traumatized who we were supposed to traumatize. You know what I mean? We actively made sure motherfuckers are fucked up.
Enjoy the rest of your
Hey,
years.
you guys stay safe out there, man. We gonna live right here on a little island real quick. Just hang out.
Got a ton of clicks.
I wonder if this is gonna go. I wonder what happened to the Rotten.com guys.
They
the website's down, right?
It's gone.
It's down and
only to be found on the Wayback Machine.
It's crazy
on the Wikipedia machine. You got the Wiki and it's got the skeleton on the side like that.
Probably on Bing.
Before them, we were watching Faces of Death.
Yes,
that's what I remember watching as a kid. My cousins would play it. I'm like,
on the flea market right there, the VHS, it'd have the skulls on it.
I had a collection of all of them, and like in the second film or the third film, it's a different narrator because they recast it. They said the last guy committed suicide from seeing all these images. It was like, oh shit! Like turn this off.
Marketing.
Like, nah, let's just watch it. Yeah, a lot of it was fake-o.
The Last of Us. You play video games? You guys play video games at all?
Yeah.
Not like that.
Okay. So The Last of Us is a game that came out on like PlayStation 5 now, whatever. It's okay. Yeah. So did you hear the developers or some of the developer like graphic designers? They have a suit right now against the makers of that game because what they did for that game particularly, they were like, guys, we need the gore to be ultra realistic, okay? And the developers like, okay. Now maybe I'm just gonna assume people who are graphic, not all of them, but maybe some. There's probably a few in the group that have probably never watched anything like that or seen a real death or some shit like that.
I grew up watching
They put him in a room for 30 plus days watching this gore to get a real effect from it. And you can look it up. There's a suit right now that they have. They're trying to get because they're all fucked up. They're saying like, yeah, man, like
PTSD.
I got full PTSD. You can't just watch people getting shot in the face over it to be like, okay, what's the angle? You gotta get it
exactly.
gotta get the blood splatter just right on the face of the man. That's
terrible.
That's even though it was cheesy. That's why those 80s horror films work. Because Tom Savini, the famous makeup
artist,
special effects guy, was a Vietnam veteran, and a lot of the shit he saw, he tried to recreate with all these with ketchup and all this shit. So you think of all the movies he did. What was it? All the zombie movies in the
Night of the
fucking
Living Dead or something like that?
Dawn of the Dead and
Dawn of the Dead.
and what was the other one?
Dawn of the Dead. You talking about George Romero? Or who's
No. It was George Romero. It was,
but we're talking about the special
effects.
guy.
George
Romero directed.
Got it. Right. Okay.
He did a lot of that, like the what was the other one? The something dead, the Evil Dead. That was him. So he did all these like special effects at the time, but it was kind of good because of this motherfucker saw it.
He's like, I know what it's supposed to look like.
Able to capitalize with it.
A lot of the stuff he would do, he would like put all these like red colors and food, and then he would shoot it with the shotgun so it looked real.
Wasn't there a show not too long ago where they're like making swords or something on TV, and they were like hitting fucking. They're looking like animal carcasses or some shit like that. I think
they make like a sword, and then they have to see how good it is when they whack like a piece of.
It's the kind of thing they would do on MythBusters.
It's something like that,
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
We're obsessed with that shit, man.
We love it.
Like,
y'all are.
love it. No,
right? No, for real though. No, you're right. Yeah, I definitely am and was like because I try not to now, but it's.
Like decapitation videos, like remember when those were big?
Huge. Early Iraq invasion.
Oh, yeah.
Those videos were cracking on the internet.
Seriously,
like, soldiers getting knifed. And you're like, I guess.
I saw a documentary about that, about how the fucking the Al Qaeda or whatever, the Taliban, were inspired by the cartels to make those videos. So cartels started that shit.
Wow.
That's crazy. Like they're like, you know what? That's
I don't think I don't think that they invented filming.
Well, they didn't invent
murders.
They didn't invent it, but they thought it was an effective method to get a word
to
out.
fear.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah.
It's like they're serious.
Yeah, definitely.
And we know who's the greatest marketer of fear. They look no further than the United States of the Americas.
Exactly. Yeah.
The admirers of fear. The literal land that was built on fear, not on bravery, the way it was told to us.
Right?
It was built on actual fear. Yeah. That's a wild concept to even wrap your mind around.
You gotta be a ballsy motherfucker to go against like England. What do you think they did to them?
Yeah. Well, they're just so destructive. Like, why do they have to just bulldoze shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Is there never a moment in the minds of the motherfuckers that run this bitch to ever just go like, let's just take a break? Hey,
let's not bomb someone today.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's just say tomorrow, 800 years of peace. We're just going to say it here today, guys. 800 years. We did it, guys.
That's all right, guys.
We did it. You don't have to worry no more about all that food stuff. Don't worry about it, man. You're going to buy all that goofy shit and a house. You want a nicer one? Okay, then go live over there, man. Just go stand over there with your bigger, you cool now? All right, we're going to be over here, man, eating and just being happy and, being fucking people.
We're going to convert all our tanks into tractors for the fields to grow all this extra food. These tanks are now tractors.
Exactly.
They're gonna plow the field.
Exactly.
Something. Just figure something. It's just enough of the overpopulation. Like there's too many of us. No, there's not, bitch. There's not too many of us. You're just a dick. You're just a dickhead.
It's a good way to charge more for shit.
Yeah. There's too many of you
scarcity. Guys. So I'm gonna give you this little bit for $2 more. Sorry.
Yeah.
There's enough resources.
There really is.
Fucked up.
There is.
Yeah.
It's just being controlled by a handful of people and trying to make extra profit off it.
There's enough water.
I can't even. Okay, where I live, if I go, man, the electricity costs too much where I live. You know what? I'm gonna call the other. Oh, that's right. That's right. I can't. I have no choice in the matter. I just have to go, okay, or get solar panels and be completely off the grid. You know what I mean?
I could have sworn we were anti-monopoly in this country, but nope. I guess
who is PG&E's like part? Like I'm opposite. Like kind of.
Right. Well, you have locals.
In New York.
Yeah.
You have locals too, right? We have where I live is TID.
That's
all they call it, TID, right? No, PG&E is just the gas. They own the gas lines.
Oh yeah.
Right, but some people, I don't know. It could be the city. I don't know who owns that kind of stuff, but I know like the trash company, for instance. It's the family's last name.
Okay.
You can't call like other right. You can't call other trash people like, hey man, hey, can you hit my route? Like stop at my house only and not this one. They're like, no.
Hey Billy.
Like, hey,
they got a contract with the city, and that the city basically decides who
right.
I have 3 bags for you.
Which means a city could technically all go like, guys, hey, grocery stores, we don't really need you like that. You know what I mean? We're going to need you to kick rocks. We're going to need everybody to farm real quick and just, what do everybody want? I don't know. Let's just something.
You got to grow 3 vegetables. If you don't eat, what you don't eat, you exchange for
you trade with
trade with your neighbors. Some food for less. Get the fuck out of here now.
Yeah, food for less. Stop. We don't want any more hungry mans. We're fine. I understand the hungry mans are great and they can make the trip from Ohio or whatever to California, but it's like, can we just please, for God's sakes, can I eat something that's alive? Something, a piece of something.
Yeah, I remember those Hungry Man commercials. I was
you don't have time to cook, so like the guy throws it on the microwave, and then it looks so great.
So great.
It doesn't look great
on the commercial.
Commercial wise,
it's
commercial
like, wow.
looks like
the marketing.
Yeah, marketing.
Oh no, you're in a full restaurant, full 5-course meals happening.
I remember WWE players was eating Hungry Man. So I was like, I want to be like Hulk Hogan, Booker T, right? Hungry Man. I'm hungry. I'm a man. Because he was like, with his shirt all ripped off. I want to be like that. That's what he eats. Not like lifting, like all that kind of stuff. No, he eats Hungry Man's. That's how he gets like that.
Yeah, Booker T's nutritionist was fucking telling him, yeah, man, just 2 Hungry Mans a day, and then we're going to need you to hit these reps.
Exactly. The corn. It's the keys in the corn.
That's after the commercial.
It's the best when you microwave the plastic into the chicken. Let it really get in there.
Don't take it off. Don't take it off. That's how it really.
Let it really melt into that motherfucker.
And then
it'll taste like cheese, but it'll hurt.
And at the actual taping, after they say cut, he spits it all.
Oh my gosh!
Come on.
He's like, yeah, fuck this.
Yeah.
Cut the check. That ear.
Exactly. Wow.
Yes, marketing is incredible on food.
Absolutely.
Holy shit, it is.
Incredible.
When I go to Wingstop, I'm fucking happy as can be.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Wingstop is so good.
Wingstop actually looks like the fucking pictures that they have, though. I'll give them that.
Yeah,
I give them that.
It is. That is my go-to. That has been my go-to poison meal for a very long time. Like when I want to Haiti, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I could watch a okay, maybe not cry at a documentary, but I could do 37 wings.
God damn, dude.
And 3 stacks of those fries.
And you're still not overweight. Look at you.
Yeah, well, that's because that's on like a binge weekend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sadness.
That doesn't happen.
That once a year.
Yeah.
And then rock it out.
Hey,
no,
that's on Father's Day weekend. You just said it.
Maybe this is what my dad probably ate. He probably loved wings. Like, this is where I get it from. So this is my.
These wings remind me of the time he flew away.
Right. Exactly, right? This is my 2 as a man. I'm eating that, but Dad, that's for you wherever you are. Wherever
right.
You are.
I leave 1 wing on the napkin.
Exactly.
He's gonna show up for it one day.
I'm sorry. It's just you brought it up earlier.
It's fucking funny.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's my go-to. That's my. What's your go-to like for fast food? Everybody.
I have. I mentioned this once. The Mac meter is one of my. Have you guys heard of a Mac meter?
No.
What the fuck is a Mac meter?
That's a hood thing, man. It's a. You get a double.
What is it?
What hood?
We call it Richmond. In Richmond, this is a double
Richmond, California.
A double cheeseburger.
Okay.
And a chicken. And a small order of fries.
Okay.
And then you get the top part of the double cheeseburger that has like all the cheese and the ketchup at the top. You put that, and then you put the bottom part of the Mac chicken with the patty that has all the at the bottom. Yeah. And you smash them together, and you put fries. Sorry, you put fries in the middle and ketchup, and you smash them together, and it's this big old thing. So it's like half Mac chicken, half double cheeseburger, fries in the middle.
Wait, so you're making it right yourself? So you're basically doing like the equivalent to soda, where you do the soda and you do like each out of each.
Yeah, but you buy
in food form.
But in food, you're doing.
You buy the Mac chicken and the double cheeseburger, and then you mash them all
the
together
meat
with the fries in the middle.
I got it. That's
and it's
wild.
so fucking good. Like it tastes good. I know it's bad for me when I'm eating it. I don't eat often. I think I had one. What day is it today? No, I'm just kidding.
Did you check your shit? Make sure there's no blood in it or nothing? Just try to.
I think it was like 2 months ago that I had that, and it had been years since because ever since I've been taking blood pressure meds, I kind of care,
I would hope so.
Care, man. I care. I want you to be alive.
I'd want to be alive.
I want you to be alive, man.
And then once I got the sleep apnea machine, I was like, all right, I'm done. I'm fucking done. Yeah. So you know what? Every once in a while, you think about shit. You know what? It's one less day.
Right. Yeah. It's like, okay, my number is 86. That's the number I want to make it to.
86.
After 86 is all free time. After 86 is like, all right, wow.
That's when you're going to try heroin.
Right. Something. I'm going to go,
That's what you
maybe,
wanted.
I don't know.
Let's try
Unless you're more of an upper kind of guy than is Coke, right?
You know what? I don't know if I've never, even though that's like the common comedy. Yeah. That you would do more. I don't know.
Nah, I don't think. For me personally, I
feel like I would, but. I
don't think I would do drugs at my older years.
88? You don't think at 88 you rock like somebody just brought crack over? You don't think you just hit it real quick? If they were just real fast, I went for the day.
Yo, I've lived
depends on what I have planned for the
healthy
week.
life. I might as well just. My grandkids are fine.
Depends what I got planned for the week. What if it gives you 20 more years?
Graduated from Yale.
You never know.
Oh my god,
that's funny as shit. Like almost like you imagine dying hella old at 88. Like did he die of natural causes? No, he did crack. Like what?
You won at life at that point. You beat what everyone thought you're gonna slip and fall on your fucking janky cane.
My grandpa died of a crack overdose. I never knew he did crack. Wow. He did it. He just started trying it in his 80s. He never did it when he was young. He said, "Fuck it, I'm old now."
Or you take up skydiving, some shit like that. You know?
Fuck yeah.
Well,
there you go.
Fuck there you go.
I'll skydive for sure.
Or like lion hunting.
some shit.
Oh no! Just 87 with a giant rifle. All sad
as it's running into you.
You definitely gonna shoot somebody. You gonna drop the gun.
You got shaky hands.
You gonna drop the gun.
Oh yeah.
Move! Stop moving! Stop moving.
Bro, speaking of that, you remember that?
That is fucking funny.
You remember that thing in Faces of Death when the lion takes apart that guy who wanted to get a better picture? I know that's not funny.
I feel like, of course that's funny. What? That's always funny. That's nature's way of telling you fucking be cool, bitch. Yeah.
He gets out of the car because he wanted to get a better picture of the lions up close. All of a sudden, a lioness comes from behind.
It snatches him up.
And then all of a sudden, they don't show it all, but you see him trying to slap a lion's face away.
You're being
literally.
There's some English dude.
You said slap a lion's face away. I thought that was the lion slowly just tearing open his stomach, but it's nah. He was no, get off me, little
it's
cat.
Fucked up, man. It's a fucked up video. It's actually available on YouTube because it's an educational thing.
No, it's not. There's no way it's on YouTube.
It was used. It is.
No way.
Yeah. I don't know if it still is, but it was for many years. Back when YouTube and it's
the Wild West
YouTube. Yeah, I think before you could pay for the subscription.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
And it's interesting because there's it's like he looks like he has a chance, but then the male lion shows up.
Oh, it's like, oh nah, Mufasa showed up. Huh? Mufasa.
yeah, and it's over for him. You just see his guts being ripped out. And
He's like, get away,
He's like, stop. He like this little bottle, like, stop it.
Quit playing.
bad kitty.
Oh man,
Yeah. Human loses again. What do you know? Click this fucking video. What do you know?
This is why you don't get out of the car.
Right. This is lions don't. There's a reason they've been rocking for so long.
I've always seen those videos, and I'm like, I want to go on a safari, and I see them like how close the lions are, and I'm like, nah, never mind, because it's always like when you ever see when they stop the car, and it was like, no, okay. Let's back up because the like lion recognized like, oh, hold on,
and I'm so
that's like, and they start coming. She starts coming towards you. I'm like, oh, so I'm like, yeah, see, I don't need to be that close.
I mean, you know, all you gotta do is roll the windows up.
Yeah, exactly.
Most of them don't be having windows. They'll be like a Jeep.
You seen that video where they're doing that? They stop for the lions as the lions are crossing, and then one lion just bites one of the tires, and that's it. That was it. Like the tires flat. Yeah. So it's like
because he couldn't. He probably just was like he just tired. Like man, I'm already.
Fuck all these humans.
I could kill everything in this bitch, but it's like I'm not gonna.
And I see those videos too.
Just gonna do this.
I see those videos and I fucking have horrible balance, so I could just I don't know why I imagine myself falling.
Rocking the Jeep over.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
In fucking safari shorts. My fat ass, you know, like
JD.
Yeah. Having someone as skinny as Marco's holding me onto the car, you know.
Right. That's bullying. Yeah. That's what.
That's funny as shit, dude.
You got bullied. You get in the car. Oh, fucking J-Ro's over here is gonna lean the car to the right.
Oh my gosh!
You got that your whole life, so you think it
have a hard turn.
My question is, who's gonna be the poor bloke to go out there and change the tire?
Yeah. We gotta
cover me.
I guess we'll just wait it out.
Imagine the lion. Imagine the dude with his wife. He was like, "Babe, you know how to change a tire?" He was like, "Bitch, no, that is not around tires."
They got an 80-year-old man with a rifle who's trying to accomplish one last thing, watching you. He shoots you an accident.
The lions then smell blood, start moving in.
80-year-old crackhead with his rifle.
The 88-year-old.
So you want to live until you're 88, 86.
86. That's my number.
86 is such a weird number.
It's the number I landed on in my life. I just, I thought I was like 86. I feel like it's cool because I feel like old is 65 is when you're considered an old person.
It's the new 30.
Like I go like you kind of right. I guess it might be 70. Yeah, it might be like 70 for old.
Not 60's old. 60's old.
But you meet 60-year-olds that you're like you're not 60.
Yeah.
So that's like a different, whatever that is. Do you know what I'm saying?
Perfect example of that.
Whatever that is. I don't know what that is.
Have you seen Cobra Kai? I know what we're talking about.
No, I haven't watched Cobra Kai.
Do you know Ralph Macchio,
the actor?
He's 60, and if you look at him, you're like, holy shit.
Yeah, he's 60?
He's 60. He looks 35, 40, yeah.
My dad's 60 right now, and I never
think Ralph Macchio is 60 years old.
60 years old.
That's amazing.
That's fucking crazy.
That makes me want to watch Cobra Kai. Why wouldn't anyone tell me that?
Yeah, my homie Brett Ernst.
Really good,
oh yeah,
he's on the show. He just did Sack Punchline.
He's a cousin.
He's a cousin. The dude's 49.
He's 49?
49.
Right. I've met Brett before. Yeah. That's a beautiful man.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
I seen like, I told Brett, I was like, hey, you need new headshots, dude. Like you got older, but like look younger. Like, dude, like I don't know what you're doing, man. He's like, yeah, I'm 50. And then it's always funny when he tells people because they never believe him. He was like, because they start doing a timeline.
He's 40 what?
He's 49. He's about to be 50 this year. Because he'll tell stories about like how old, like, back in my day and stuff like that. And people always imagine like he's like 35-ish. Yeah. He's like, no, I'm 50. And they're like,
wow. What the? He plays a younger cousin.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
we're Ralph Macchio 60, so of course.
That's what I'm saying, 60.
Godfrey. Because I feel like meeting Godfrey, he's 55 or 53. And it's like, holy shit, yeah.
Godfrey?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, no, look it up.
Oh, shit.
You guys are all younger than me, no?
Yeah, how old are you?
I'm 34.
34? I'm 31.
35, so I'm a year older.
Oh, okay.
I'm 31.
Okay.
32.
Yeah, you're
okay.
32. I'm the youngest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, 32?
31.
Oh, 31.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that is 52 years old,
32.
dude.
What?
Godfrey is 52. What?
Yeah, he's 52.
Fuck.
That's what I'm saying. That's bro.
This motherfucker is 52 years
for
old.
listeners at home, he just Googled Godfrey's age.
Like 34, 35, somewhere.
Okay, we're all the same. So we're all the same. We're all the exact same.
Yeah.
Okay, same age. I feel like that's me. People know my age. They go. They're like,
if it wasn't
nah,
the grays kind of make you look older, but your face, you still look like you're in your late 20s or mid 20s.
Okay, mid 20s is fine. For the amount of drinking I've done in my life, I feel like that's
good.
Yeah. But again, 30s is like young to me.
Yeah. It is.
30s is like, I don't.
But as a Mexican, it's like I don't have 4 kids yet.
Right. That whole. I know. Yeah. That's true. I don't got no kids. But
like, dude, too, man. Same.
Yeah.
I remember what it's like weird.
Yeah,
they be like, yo, they be
no
like,
kids.
you ain't got no kids. Like, what's wrong?
Yeah.
Like, my homie just had a kid, and he was like, hey, man, you can't be out here chasing these chicks forever. You need to settle down, have some kids. I was like, bitch, you just started doing. Like, don't do this. Like,
right.
Don't
trying to give me the talk.
As soon as somebody gets a new place in life and they look at you, and goes, you know what? You need to start doing. This just happened to you yesterday.
Exactly.
Calm
I was like,
calm down.
He's like, you can't just be out here chasing everybody. I was like, I still got dreams that I need to accomplish
It's
before
like,
this kind of
what's
shit.
this wee shit come from?
Yeah, man.
What did you become a part of?
It really what it is. He just wants our sons to grow up together. That's really what it is.
Oh, yeah.
That's why he's pressured me. He's like, because I was like, well, maybe when your son is like 8 or 9, then like he'll be like babysitting my son. Like,
It's parents alone
Or daughter.
We're almost at an hour. We do an hour session, so we're almost at an hour, bro. And I just want to say I appreciate you coming out here.
Yeah.
And man, this has been fun. We want to have
ask
you
some
back.
no comedy questions.
I know.
I
we did it.
appreciate you guys fucking.
But we showed comedy.
Yeah,
We showed his comedy in a different way.
Maybe
Do the origin story for Anthony K next time.
This is what, I don't know why. Yeah. This.
Well, how much time do we have? Just ask a question. What do you mean?
Oh, we got 10 minutes.
We got 10 minutes. Oh, okay. My bad. I say.
So Anthony K, how did you get started in comedy?
I thought you meant like something like I don't know. I thought you meant like that.
Well, the quick little.
I just did stand up in Modesto. It's 2009. I fucking love stand up comedy more than anything in the world. I watched it. A friend of mine who was a drinker and he knew I liked drinking, and I showed him stand up for the first time when we were kids. Goes, dude, there's an open mic happening in Modesto at this bar. Mm-hmm. He was like, you got to go see it. And he was like, it's just check it out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right. We just drank after work one day. Mm-hmm. We just went. We thought it was fucking funny, but I didn't want to disrespect the art. I just liked watching it.
Yeah.
And then the person who put the mic on was like, we would hang out afterwards sometimes have drinks. It's like, you should just do 5 minutes. You don't have to keep doing stand up, but he's like, just do 5 minutes. And I was like, all right. Nice. I had friends come out, and then a big fight ensued at my first mic. A woman tried to punch my mom.
What?
Oh,
yeah, she tried to sneak my mom during an argument, and I punched the lady in the face.
Oh, okay.
Punched my mom. It was a wild night.
Yeah, for your mom.
I get it.
It was a very wild night. Yeah. It was my first time doing stand up. Yeah, that was my introduction to comedy. So I was like, oh, this is great.
When a heckle turns to a fight, that's something new.
And you straight up stuck a bitch.
I didn't sneak her. She watched me walk right up to her. She was standing up in the booth of there was like a table, it was like a restaurant, right? Her and her, there was another girl and her man, right? And she stood up. Okay, first of all, let me just backtrack.
I'm thinking this episode's gonna be punching women with Anthony K.
I had somebody tell me that was like in like at a festival, I think, or something. They were like, if I could give you any comedy career advice, I wouldn't bring up the punching the lady in the face part. It's like, what? I'm like,
I was defending my mom.
Lady, I never watched a stranger hit my mom in my whole life up until that day. Yeah. I've seen her like my aunts and shit. Yeah. I've never seen a stranger punch my mother. Were
you on stage when it happened?
No, I was off stage.
Okay. Because I picture like La Bamba when the other dude punches Bob and he gets off stage to punch her. That's what I imagined when you said that.
No, I think that was abuse. That wasn't self-defense.
I'm sorry.
My mom was so funny. She took the girl's purse and emptied it out on the ground. My mom's so funny. That made me cry laughing later when my friends they're like, "Hey."
Oh my goodness.
Because so the funny part was that she was heckling a comic. You guys know who Jason Wrestler is?
Yeah, I think I know. Yeah.
Okay, I love Jason Wrestler to this day for this. He was on stage, and the woman started answering her phone. She was real drunk, but she just fucking answered her phone at one point and was like, "Hey, I'm at a comedy show." So jokingly, people tried to make fun, try to lighthearted. She wouldn't stop. She was just in a blackout state. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
Super drunk. So she starts yelling. She starts saying shit. Buddy of mine at the time is like, "Just shut up, bitch. Just shut up." And she goes, "Motherfucker." And she went to say something to him, and he just got up and took his milkshake and he poured it.
Oh no! Just escalate.
Well, I think he was trying to cool her off. I don't think he had ill intent. I think he was like, "You seem a little hot. You come down a little bit."
So at what point did it go from milkshake on her face to all of a sudden like targeting your mom?
I think right. The turn was when the milkshake got on her. She was
Was
pretty
wrong flavor?
upset.
Yeah.
She was.
Was it strawberry? No, it was vanilla, huh?
I think it was. No, I think it was chocolate. Okay. I feel like it was. I have to go back and figure.
Oh, that's why she got mad because she got chocolate all over her because she don't like black people. Okay, gotcha.
It's a
I mean, the subconscious is always
Sorry,
at work.
lactose intolerant.
Especially when it's chocolate.
I could keep it up there. I'm sorry.
No, not. I'm just. So okay, yeah. So then when that happened, of course she's pissed. Her man stands up. Because her man stands up, the other friend stands up. Starting to get obviously people are starting to push. It's starting to get into that shit, right? My mom gets in between trying to calm the situation down. Yeah. The girl hops up on top of the booth, like on top of the, she's now standing on top with milkshake on her while her boyfriend is in front of her.
It's already
Do you know what I'm saying? Trying to block the people from yelling at her and people are pushing in between. Okay, my mom is standing in between a friend of mine, another girl, who is now telling her bitch, calm down or you're gonna get fucked up in here. Now they're yelling back and forth to each other. Okay, my mom's in between this thing. As my mom turns to look at my friend and go, "Hey, just calm down," the girl just takes a punch from up top, standing on top, just takes a swing and hits my mom in the neck.
Dang.
Hit right in the neck. And then I was right there. I just was standing there. I just came across real quick. Her man, as soon as that happened, as soon as the punch landed, her man was gone. Gone.
He ran away?
No, he got put straight to sleep. Gone.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you punched him.
No, I didn't punch him.
Someone else punched him.
Someone else punched him.
Yes. Well, choked him.
Oh.
Choked him to sleep. Put him out.
So
real
it was
fast.
like a team effort. You hit his girl and someone else went by and went,
Well, yeah, he got As soon as she threw the punch over him onto it was free game at that
Took
point.
out a couple.
I only hit her once.
That's the first person after a woman swings at me, whoever guys around her, that's the first gotta go.
is the dude. Yes. You got to take the dude out first.
Yeah, dude's out. Yeah, dude's got to go. I zeroed in. It was reaction.
Reflex.
It was wild. I never
Sounds
seen
like
no
it was
shit like
reflex.
that in my whole life.
Yeah,
and then
especially
and
your
it was
mom.
pretty funny because there was pictures of beers flying at her and just chicken wing plates and stuff. And it just
Was it Wingstop?
it was a brewery actually is what it was.
That's where the wing addiction, the wing thing comes from.
Hilarious.
That's where it started.
Wasted wings.
That punch was the only time he felt freeze. Hey,
I feel like I knocked this whole fucking
it's all
thing
good.
down. I can't even.
Shoot, sorry about that.
No, don't worry about it. I know. I have the same one from Amazon. I'm trying to
Hey, that is
you took it off.
yeah, you're good.
I'm just gonna take this off. You can't. It's
just
attached
take-
to it.
Yeah, you're just going to have to hold the arm
I'm
and.
not lefty loosey. Don't you feel like? You know what I feel like when I do this? Hold on.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Righty.
You know what I feel like when I do this
Yeah.
is when you're using your Google Maps when you go to leave somewhere and you don't know which way it's telling you to actually go from the parking spot, and no matter which way you pick, it always tells you to turn around.
Yeah.
You gotta make a fucking U-turn or some shit. Yeah.
Same designers.
Hey, I want to thank you for coming by. I know you made a long
you
drive.
for having me.
Oh, I want to have you back so we can do a formal
detached one of the arms that has the mic
formal origin story, because this is just chaos.
The arm holding the mic up to his face. I'm just describing it for the Spotify listeners. JD just reached over to tap me on the arm like, hey man.
There's video on Spotify now.
There's video on Spotify, bro.
Oh, well, for the anchor,
it's just us and Joe Rogan.
Okay, well, for the audio only people.
There we go.
You know, because it's Stitcher, right? Stitcher doesn't have video yet.
I want to thank you for coming by, bro.
Thank you. Oh yeah, it's already 5, man.
Yeah.
Or what time? I don't know if I was supposed to timestamp it.
Yeah. I want you to. Any closing thoughts, like in Jerry Springer show? Closing thoughts,
Jerry Springer,
to our viewers. And,
I couldn't even get Donahue. I got Springer. Yuck.
I always mention Springer, man. That's my inspiration to do this show. I'm just kidding. And where people can follow you, and what shows you got coming up in March? Because around the time this will come up.
At Anthony K Comedy on all social media. All social media is at Anthony K Comedy. AnthonyKComedy.com. Shows coming up. I mean, I have shows and spots I'm doing. I'm trying to work on a new half hour. I don't like to say it like it's like, I'm anticipating. It's just I'm working on stuff. So
working stuff out.
Yeah. So people. Yeah. I've had a few audiences. I'm having some good walkouts this year. I had some good walkouts. I had a lady during Christmas time with her fucking Christmas hat on leave. She had a Christmas hat on in the back of the comedy club, and she just was like, "Why do we always have to talk about race?" That's what she said. Yeah. And then she just stood up, and I couldn't get over that she kept her hat on.
What ethnicity was she?
I mean, I would assume Caucasoid, but I don't. Caucasoidian. I don't know what the fuck. I don't. But she was not happy. They're not happy. And sometimes, I gotta flush ideas out, man. I gotta think for a second.
So that those jokes are coming out in March.
yeah, maybe. Who knows? I don't know. But I definitely have shows around. I don't know. Just check my website. Okay, I'm gonna start posting them again. Hopefully,
we're gonna have shows again. Probably more towards the summer. So you were at our show already once.
Yeah,
we want to bring you back to that also. So.
Please, man, come out. Oh, you know what? Hey, this is a weird thing to promote, but July 22nd.
Okay.
And I think it's the 22nd. I only know this because I looked at the email. I was like, why did it get booked so far? Really? But I'm going to be at the Laugh Factory at Chocolate Sundays in LA. Nice. And that's on I think it's July 22nd. I looked at the email and I was blown away. Like,
hell yeah.
Is it that far away? I was like, okay, it's going to fly by with the power grid going down. It's going to be fine.
That's the one day they'll have power.
I can't wait to do it by candlelight. It's going to be incredible.
Everyone carrying torches.
They're like, you want to do a spot, Anthony? Sure. We're not going to have any power or water, but go ahead. It's built for you. Get in there.
Shit.
But yeah, no, thank you guys for having me.
Hey,
for real,
thank
man.
you for coming out.
Fucking great time.
That hour went by quick.
Sure did.
Dope.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Oh, god damn it.
Thank you guys for listening. Thank you, Corday, for joining us. No problem. Joaquin and Phil. That's been the Voice Party. We're out.
Hell yeah. Woo.